Hello once again, audience. It is I, Dan here, aka A4Sky, and another video on the A4Sky Dork channel. Wow, this week I have a lot of videos. It's been 1 week since the Sword Art Online game, Echoes of Aincrad, came out. The best Sword Art Online game. I've only played it for 2 hours between the hour and a half with my gameplay footage in the death game mode. So I wanted to do a whole series with that. And then I'm playing on the side as a different character with a different style of combat, with different weapon setup and everything. On the difficulty level just below the very hard. I believe it's just hard. So here we go. We're going to show side to side the difficulties or differences in the difficulties. I don't think death game mode affects what I'm about to show, but the difference in hard to very hard or extremely hard, maybe it's very hard to extremely hard. Here, we'll pop that. Good thing there's editing. I was not prepared for that part. I don't know why. Here we go. So one of the things I noticed between the highest difficulty and the difficulty below is the amount of enemies in the areas that you explore through, and also the, not level, but the difficulty of the enemy, like it's more difficult forms of that type of enemy. It's like the boss version of them almost, in a sense, because it takes 2 to 3 times as long to defeat them. As you saw right there, I had that side to side, the one little section, battling some enemies. I use footage from my gameplay stuff I've already released, and then obviously the other stuff from my fun playthrough in the Saber style. So another thing I want to talk about with the SAO game. I don't know why I keep saying SAO. It's just called Echoes of Aincrad. I'm not even through, I guess that's still part of the tutorial technically. I'm not even in the part where everyone gets trapped in the game. I'm still part of the demo, technically the demo of the game. So the crazy stuff hasn't happened yet in the world. I skipped through the beginning tutorial. So yeah, there's the 2 steps. There's the beginning tutorial, which is about an hour and a half it took me with my fun playthrough that I transferred my demo version character over from. And you just skip right through that as with a new file, with the full game version. So another thing I wanted to state, along those lines, more I wanted to talk with that, is it's saying online it's about 3 hours long, so there's about an hour and a half more for me to do before I get into the actual game, which is interesting that they have that much space and how difficult that is on the highest difficulty. I died twice in the 2 videos I had, the one video from last week, video for this week. I mean, I made it twice as far in the second one. And I learned a lot too. Here, we're gonna show some footage as I talk.
At least it'll be good practice.
All right, so with this footage here, one thing I want to say while this plays over is definitely once you hit the point, just like the tips and tricks inside the game tell you, once you hit the point where it becomes difficult to take down the enemies, you get up to level 4, and then all the enemies levels with the higher forms of the elite enemies. That's what it is, the elite, not boss style. The elite versions of the enemies become too much for you. Head back to town, allocate those stat points depending on what fighting style, what weapon style you're playing it with. The dagger style is,
Guess that's all settled.
I'm pretty sure, the hardest one. I don't know why. I mean, that's my style of playing in video games in general, but it is the hardest style in this game from, oh, I've only tried the 2 different styles. The saber one is so much fun. Oh my gosh. The dagger one is a lot of fun too, but the saber one is just, the moves it has, I'm able to use the special attack as a counter, because the first attack you have as a saber wielder is you jump backwards out of the way of the enemy's attack. Well, just in general out of the way of the enemy, but I use it to jump out of the way of the attack because I can't time the shield just right yet to counter. And then you dash forward, you just fly towards them with the sword straight out, the saber straight out. And that is sweet. I love that. I think it's like one of the coolest. Like, I just had so much fun with that. Even though I've only played half an hour with that one. But yeah, the difficulty levels is just, even though it's one difficulty level difference, it makes that big of it. Like, it makes a massive difference. Unless it's just my play style. Could be that the dagger makes it that much harder, because it could be the hardest style to play since it's up close and personal. Anyway, last thing I want to state is this is such a fun game with the limited amount of time, the 2 hours I've played in it. I've enjoyed it. It feels like the death game mode feels like a real challenge. It has that feel of like Dark Souls, like that kind of difficulty. And I haven't really played Dark Souls, but I know how difficult the game is from everything I've read. And Elden Ring. That game too. All the videos I watch a lot of Elden Ring gameplay videos. That looks really difficult too, and that's kind of how this feels. But having everything erased when you get to those levels, like, it's gonna be so painful to experience putting hours of effort into playing Echoes of Aincrad and then permadeath, and everything's gone after all that time. Now hopefully that those videos give me a lot of views and they make the channel go crazy. On top of my action figure reviews that I do, I'm just going to promote real quick. I do action figure reviews. Here we go. Here's a little image there. That was this week's review that I did. I do them on Sundays. Usually late morning, early afternoon, Eastern Standard Time range. Now it's time to wrap this up. Yeah. Brain farted for a second. Had to stop footage. Get back going. Let's end this video. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you have played or are considering playing the game, well, if you're considering playing Echoes of Aincrad, 2 hours is a little difficult to give a full scope of how much fun the game overall is. But I had a blast with the 2 hours I played with it. or played on it. I had a blast with the demo, with the hour and 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I did 2 different videos with that. So I guess technically I played the game for 3 hours, but the full game I've played for the 2 hours. I recommend checking out more videos. Check out my videos, check out other people's videos, to get an idea if it's a game that you're interested in. Another thing too, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Make sure to leave a like, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna end this video now, before I rant on about all sorts of random things. I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, night, afternoon. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting the channel for the subscribers, and we'll see you in the next video. Make sure to, right here, watch this video. Ooh, check the video. Look at that. Look at that video. That is a wonderful video. I think you should check it out. Subscribe. You can subscribe too. Oh, for more videos? Yeah, that'd be great. I'd much appreciate it.